Hey, tax savvy nurses and business owners. I'm Tracy Jackson here, and you probably clicked on this video because you want to know, do you need an LLC to trade under if you trade Forex? Okay, so I'm excited about this topic, and I decided to just do this video because you guys know that I used to trade Forex before, I kind of switched over to focusing on taxes, and so I'm connected with a lot of traders. And I did a consultation this week with a couple of traders, and they had some questions, and I decided to just do this video. And I used to get this question a lot. If you need to form an LLC, or do I trade, just under my social? How do I pay taxes? How much do I pay? And those are kind of specific questions, or should I say answers that are specific to your personal situation. But I'm gonna in general just answer those questions right now. But before I do that, if you're new to my channel, make sure that you like and comment below if you have any questions. And I'll definitely answer those for you. But my name is Tracy Jackson, and I am a nurse and a tax professional, and I help nurses and small business owners to help them to pay the least amount in taxes and increase their cash flow. So let me go ahead and answer this question. So the answer is you really don't need an LLC to trade under, because you are the trader, right? You're trading. You can do that under your social technically. But if you want to get an LLC, you can. That's up to you. But I'm going to do another video. I wanted to separate them because it's going to be in a little more detail. I'm going to go over what a trader's tax status is in the next video. So make sure you look out for that. But that's going to describe what criteria you need to meet as a trader to be able to really qualify as, I guess, to get more business deductions, I should say, to qualify yourself as a business. Because just because you are trading doesn't mean that it's a business, right? So you may do it part-time, you may just trade here and there, you may be a swing trader, but that description of a trader's tax status, and you guys can look it up, but I'm going to go over a really, really good article that talks about the specific criteria for you actually getting additional deductions as a trader, right? So again, so you can just trade under your social as an individual. When your tax professional files your return, you will just do a regular individual 1040 return, a federal return, and then your trading income or losses or profits or whatever will go on a separate form that's attached to your 1040. So that's pretty much how that works. Now, the other question that I got during those consultations was how you will be taxed on that income, or how to pay taxes. So when you trade, you will get a statement from your broker. So when I used Oanda, I got a really good summary from them of all the trades that I took, and what my net profit was, and what my what I deposited, and what my income was for that year. They'll give you like a year-end statement, and most times you have to log into your account and actually pull your statement. I don't know if they actually send you the statement, but you should be able to log into your account as well, and you just go ahead and pull that statement, and you'll give that to your tax professional, and they'll enter all the information on that form and determine how much net income you have. Now, technically, you don't need to pay taxes on the income unless you withdraw it. So if your money is still within the broker, in most cases, if you've left your money in the broker that you have, and you're still trading with it, then you don't necessarily need to pay taxes on it. But any forms that you may get from your broker, whether it be forex.com or JFX, I don't know what you guys are using now. There's like a new broker every week, but Traders Way, just take any of those statements that you do get from them. If you get any, if not, pull it yourself and give it to your tax professional, okay? And they will know where to enter that information. However, the important part that I want to say, the next question is, you know, this individual was asking how much do I pay in taxes? So if I trade, how much do I have to pay in taxes? Well, that's kind of a tricky answer. It's going to be different for everyone. Now, like I said, you pay taxes if you withdraw the money. So let's say that for the whole year your net profit was $5,000, okay, for the whole year. You know, you deposited some money, you lost some, you profited some, but after everything balanced out, your net profit was 5,000, and you withdrew that money. So the way that it works is that income would be taxed at what they call your ordinary tax rate, right? So your ordinary income tax rate. And so that can vary anywhere from about 10% all the way up to 37%. But I like to kind of edge in the middle. Most people kind of fall around that 22% tax range. So you kind of just have to make sure that the point is to make sure that you account for the taxes that you will owe on that income. Okay, so because it is income. All right. What you could do is you could look back at your last year's tax return and see what tax bracket you fell in based off of your income, your total income, or your adjusted gross income, I should say. So wherever you fell at in your tax bracket, you can use that as a gauge. So let's say if you were paying 22% taxes, that's where you fell last year. Then you would want to make sure that out of that $5,000, you held or put to the side about 22%. And let's see, so about $1,100, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. So when you withdraw your income, when you withdraw money, I should say, from your broker account, it counts as income, and you will pay taxes at your regular tax rate, okay? So I think those were all the questions that she was asking. The last thing that I want to say though is you can send in payments to the IRS during the year. So you could wait till the end of the year, but I would recommend to send in quarterly. Like if you're trading and you're generating a pretty decent income that you're withdrawing every month or every couple months, then make sure you set aside that 20%, 22%. Now this is not like specific advice to everybody watching this video. I'm just giving you guys a general idea, but make sure that you talk to your tax professional, or if you want to go over your specific information with me, just schedule a consultation. But I'm just making this video for general purposes to answer these general questions, okay? So you can go and send in an estimated tax payment for that tax liability that you would potentially owe. So let's see if that 1,100, let's say we divided that by 4, so $275 per quarter. Okay, so I'm just estimating. So if, let's say you were in that tax bracket, you profited $5,000 for the year. So every quarter about that, you would want to send estimated payment for about $275. So hopefully that makes sense. If you guys have questions, just pop them below or schedule a consultation. But I just wanted to give you a general idea of, no, you don't need to have an LLC. You can if you want, but I'm going to explain more in the next video of trader's tax status. And you do have to pay taxes at your ordinary income tax rate. And you do want to set aside a portion of your income that you are withdrawing from your broker every month or every quarter. You can do it every 3 months and just send that payment in. That way, you've at least paid something. You may not be perfect. You may still owe a little bit more, and you may have overpaid. And in that case, if you did overpay overall with your, total tax situation, if your tax liability comes out to be less than what you paid, then you'll get a refund. Okay. So hopefully that made sense, you guys. Do me a favor, if you are on my Facebook, go ahead and like my page. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe so you can get alerts on my next videos. I'm going to be doing one on, like I said, the trader's tax status. That'll be in detail, and I think it'll be very enlightening for you guys to really see what the rules are to really make you a legitimate full-time trader, right? And to get the tax benefits of being a full-time trader. So you'll get to see that. And just let me know if you have any questions. If you are trading, just for fun, go ahead and drop in the comments below what is your favorite pair. So I'm just curious to see. I'm kind of missing trading, right? I haven't traded for a while, but you guys may know that my favorite pair was Euro JPY. And when I do start trading again, I'll probably go back to that pair because I learned it pretty well. So you guys let me know what's your best pair to trade, and also drop any comments below if you have any questions on your specific tax situation, guys, because everybody's going to be different. So you really want to talk with someone, talk with your tax professional, just so you know this is not specific tax advice. I'm just giving you some tips and some guidance, but reach out to me if you have further questions. So, all right, until next time, I will see you guys on the next video.